All right, I'm going to be totally honest with you all, as I always am. I'm COS Pantera, the host of Fetish, and this is the fourth review I'm doing tonight. Now, the other three are available for free on Patreon and Subscribestar. You don't have to pay for them. Just click the links and search for the post with the other three IEM reviews. That's for every IEM review in the future is always available for free on my pay sites, and then they just come out. Because I do have to do so many of them. There's just so many IEMs to do. And this is the fourth one I'm doing tonight. The last one I'm doing tonight. And thank God it's normal. I've been through some shit tonight, man. I'm not going to say what they are. So that if you're watching this randomly, you could be like, but I went to my shelf and I just begged. I begged the IEM gods. Just give me something that's like normal, that I could just release, that's available, that I kind of like but don't want to keep because it's not so good. That's the problem. If I review an IEM and it is so good or so different, I can't sell it in the yard sale. At the end of the month, I need to have a yard sale where I sell a bunch of shit. And the last three, well, the two, but I could, and the last one is like no. And so this is a nice. They're missing a vowel. That's it. It's either the nice HCK or the nice period. TopGuy, T-O-P. You know what? Let's look at that on the actual webpage. TopGuy. That's apparently a P. I fucking hate it. Flagship dynamic inner monitor with titanium magnesium alloy diaphragm. And you can see the carbon fiber on the back, and I can tell you they come in little pretty colors. Oh my god, it's carbon fiber and this cool like swirly shit. Multi-curved. It's great. It's not bad. It's not overly great. It's $250, which for a dynamic is. That sounds fantastic. Violet Evergarden is fantastic. Some other things I was playing around with, was like a little bit like less. Didn't get me quite as much as I was like some of the other ones I did tonight. That were both cheaper or way more expensive or question mark. I am swapping between different amplifiers. I got two JDS Lab setups. I don't think I've ever had two JDS Lab setups on the desk. Wow. The flute in that is just spectacularly clean. Let's go over accessories before I talk about the sound a little more. You get a purple magnetic wire clasp. I love these. You got a nice blue ottoman, blue Barbie ottoman. I'll put that in there. And you get the wire. I'll pull them on my head for a second, even though I'm listening to them still. So here they are. They're like the larger size of normal carbon fiber. And this metal, let me tell you about this metal. All the IEMs are sitting in a temperature-controlled basement, right? They've been sitting on the shelf over there. They're sitting over there. And I put them on my ears and I don't notice anything. These were noticeably cold and took like solidly 10 minutes to warm up. And if you touch them, this is the type of material that I would hope my crucial engine components are made out of in my car. Like rods and pistons and cylinder walls, like this. Look at it. It almost looks fake. That's how nice this metal is. And it is metal. It is steel. It's not very thick. Like there's not like a ton of weight here, but you just touch it and you go, oh yeah, that's a fucking good one. And I put it in my ears and I noticed the cold, and it took minutes to warm up. So basically a normal shape. You got a little bit of a wing here. Super comfy. I've got the Duno SS tips on it. We can look at the wire. It's a 2-pin wire. And it's a fabric wire, which is super rare. Only a handful of IEMs have fabric wires. Bit stiff. Like that doesn't drape as nicely as you would think it would. Into a split. Because your clear fucking thing. I used to crack these off with the pliers. I used to grab and go try to damage the wire. And here's your silver, and here's your very stiff. It's stiff. It just, you could tell it's a little bit stiff. But it's nice. And it's got a 4.4. And look, we have different tips. but not different tips like you used to. These are just fucking adapters. I hope that comes off and doesn't break itself. So that's a 2.5, because that would be safe. These are obviously virgin. I didn't use them. And then this 3.5. This is all, so I don't know how old this is. It only has 2 reviews on Hi-Fi Go. So it's like, okay, it says NICEhck there. Put down our absolute, not useless, but I highly recommend not using a stiff adapter, especially in like a 2.5. You're just adding, it's like basically plugging a wrench into it and going just to break your shit. Is that it? That's it for accessories. That's it for accessories. I'm going to plug it back into the amplifier it sounded best on. I don't sound best on anything, which is a tube amp, because when you're going with a dynamic, especially a nice dynamic, tubes do good things. They're still warm. They're still the body temperature. By the way, I love the little detail. It says TopGuy right there, and just nice little tiny font. They're super well built. Just spectacular well built. That metal, I cannot get over that metal. It's if the IEM OH10s were lighter. This is the sort of metal I would hope they were made out of. All right. Seal Kiss My Rose on a tube. Perfect. $250 IEM. Oh. What is this? Oh, God. I set it to the laptop speakers. I didn't even know those still worked. It must have been clicked on it. That's the Impractical, the Island Inspirational All-Stars Don't Give Up. From Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. They're perfectly acceptable IEMs. Good songs sound good. Bad songs sounds just okay. They don't add anything to the spectrum. I don't have to keep a set. They're ideal. They're an ideal. They're absolutely going to be sell in the yard sale because their build quality is exceptional. Their bass is just enough. Nothing. These have nothing special about them and nothing wrong. I'm so happy. You don't know how happy this makes me. Do you see this? This is well. Don't look at these. Look at this. Look at the face. It's just happiness. After the fucking night I've had, I needed this. So this is coming out first because I needed a normal IEM to come out first while I'm dealing with CES. By the way, I'm going to CES. 8th to the 13th or 9th to the 12th. I forget what the show is. Childish Gambino. It's just nothing offensive. Just enough soundstage. This is like a default. This is a straight 8. It's an 8. Led Zeppelin sounds fucking great on it. Just fine. Nothing weird. No bone conduction. No extra sleepy time medication. No blasting sound through my eye holes. Like, one little woman never bothered for you. Bargained for you, not bothered for you. Bargained for you. Did I have a cover over it? Have I not removed the cover of this? I don't know now. Maybe I did. I don't know. It doesn't seem shiny enough for what it is. Just keep picking at it. These are perfectly acceptable IEM. They're gonna get an 8. I want to go to sleep. And I needed a win. I needed a like, oh, you could sell these in the yard sale. Pick a nice wallpaper available in the wallpaper horde. Tell people to support you on Patreon and Subscribe Star. Tell them to buy your cable because it's merch. This is my merch. You'll get merch you could wear, but fuck it. Water bottles and IEM cables. Everyone talks about the Linus's screwdriver, and you know I'm talking about Zeos's fucking IEM cable with the interchangeable tops and bottoms, or I guess this would be tops and this would be bottoms. Swap those out. And again, I'm liking it on like $1,000 tube amp more than I'm liking on the solid state things, but yeah, no. Yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Great. It's great. It's great in its I don't want to say blandness because it's better than bland. I needed this. I needed an IEM that was like stock good, and I don't need to do anything else. So I'm done. Whew, thank fucking God. That's my time in this. 10 minutes, perfect. Look at that metal. Jesus Christ. You can just see, it looks like a fucking Terminator's like exoskeleton is made out of this. Oh God, the night. Go look at the other 3. They're on Patreon and Subscribestar. Anyway, download her on the Wallpaper Horde. You'll get every wallpaper I've ever used ever for 10 years on both channels. Links to all of these beautiful pieces of equipment. Links to the NICEhck. The NICEhck. They're not showing, they're showing the blue ones there. And yeah, no, we're good, thank God. I'll see you with another one. And well, you're going to see one of those other ones unless I do more. I need to do at least 2 or 3 more to get me through CES. But we're done. I'm done. You're done. We're done. Thank you for supporting the channel. And holy shit, good night.